Hello, and welcome to your Yin Yoga practice as part of Reclaiming Connection. Now, you might wonder what Yin is all about. So, when we are looking at the solar and the lunar elements within the physiology of the body or the elements of nature, a Yin practice resides in the lunar element, which is the moon, which is soothing, which is receptive, surrendering, calming, nurturing. And then the solar, which is the sun, is active and dynamic and energizing. As part of Reclaiming Connection, my aim is to give you a point of entry back into your body. Yin is done very close to the ground. Unlike restorative, though, where it's complete passivity, your Yin practice will require you to be up on your knees at times and support yourself using props. So you can go ahead and get your pillows if you want to use those. If you don't have yoga blocks, you can just grab a thick book. Yeah, like an encyclopedia is a great thing to use, one of those big thick ones. So the Yin practice will ask you to move yourself into positions where we're aiming predominantly on the lower body, so that the hips, the legs, the feet, the lower back, the stomach, everything that's grounding. As you come into the postures, you will be, I like to use the word marinating. Marinating is in the sense where you are soaking up all the benefits that come with the shapes we're making. Now, you don't need to know this detail to do the yoga itself, but I'll give you an insight tip into why Yin is so beautifully nourishing for the body. For starters, your body is made up of connective tissue. If you have ever peeled the skin off a chicken, off a raw chook, and seen all the stringy bit that's holding it together, that's called fascia. It's connective tissue. Once upon a time, scientists thought that fascia was just an innate material. However, as we've proceeded with understanding the body better, we've come to understand that it's inside this stringy, almost plastic-like material in the body where our meridian system resides. Remember, I've spoken about meridians and nadis being the same thing. Meridian is what they talk about in traditional Chinese medicine. If you've ever had acupuncture done before, they're working with the connective lines between your organs and your nervous system, which is in your back, in your spinal column. It's called nadis in a yoga practice, in yoga philosophy. So when we are working with the Yin poses, we are targeting specific meridian lines within the fascia of your body to help alleviate feelings of tension within there and to hydrate and nourish the connective lines between your outer body and your inner body, and your inner body to your nervous system. Yeah, there's this beautiful philosophy wrapped around it. Now, your connective tissue isn't just in between your skin and muscles. If you didn't have connective tissue completely wrapped around you, and I mean like interwoven between your muscles, in between your muscles and your bones, your ligaments, your joints, all of this is connective tissue, your body would just be a puddle on the floor. So think about your fascia like a credit card, yeah, the plastic, and the card, if you bend it backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, it'll start to heat, and that's eventually how it will snap. Yeah, that's how you can separate plastic. However, think about now a Glad wrap, which I hope none of us are ever using ever again, but think about layers of Glad wrap. If you pull Glad wrap, you'll snap it. Yeah, same like that credit card. However, if you take Glad wrap or plastic wrap and gently hold it and just tease it apart, just gently tease with a little bit of heat from your hands, a little bit of intention, it starts to stretch. That's what we're doing with the connective tissue. We don't want to tear it. So as you're starting to explore, coming into your end range where you can feel the sensation that's being elicited from being inside the yoga posture, Come to a point where you can start to feel the sensation and consider that concept that I gave you about plastic wrap in your body. You don't want it to snap, so don't come to the point where it's hurting. We don't want this to hurt. We do want to experience sensation and start to notice the sensation. In doing so, you're going to move from your mind back into your body constantly so that we're starting to embody ourselves. Enjoy your practice, and I'll see you again soon.